that was just one bag of our candy corn. All right, I'm gonna slide this over and we're gonna bring in our medium-sized bowl. In our medium-sized bowl, I've got some dark chocolate fudge cake, and we are going to pour our entire box right in there. You wanna use the whole thing. This is Duncan Hines. Perfect. After that, I'm coming in with 3 eggs, and we are just going to add the full 3 eggs right on top of our cake mix. Beautiful. After that, I'm coming in with a cup of milk, and you just wanna add that milk right into that mixture of cake and egg. We are making a delicious treat for the family. Now we're coming in with some vegetable oil, and you don't need too much. We're gonna come in with just about a cup of vegetable oil. Perfect. Next, coming in with my whisk, we are going to just whisk everything together. Make sure you get those eggs mixed in with that flour. You wanna make sure everything is incorporated, especially that cake mix. And we're just gonna do this super quickly for you guys. All right, this is starting to look really good. Again, really make sure you grab those edges and just keep on mixing until it is a smooth texture. All right, perfect. Leave that in there. All right, now coming in with my ice cream scooper, we're gonna take this entire bowl and we're coming back into our little tins, and we're just gonna scoop this straight into our tins. Again, this is a delicious dessert. If you don't like the candy corns, you can use anything else, but I think this is perfect for the holidays. We're gonna do just about 3 to 4 scoops in each one, and we are going to get it all across. Oh, look at that chocolate deliciousness. You can use any other cake as well. I thought about making an Oreo one, but I think chocolate is perfect for this recipe, and you're gonna see why in just a little bit. All right, we're gonna keep coming along to our third one. I'm making this for the kids. They really wanted something special for Halloween, and so that's what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna finish this super quickly for you guys. All right, last one. We don't wanna waste any of that cake mix, so get all of that in there. Oh, we just wanna make sure we scoop all of it. All right, this looks great, and we are going to pop it in our oven set at 350 for 30 minutes. All right, now our delicious brownie cake is out of the oven. Look at that, they are perfect. All right, now we're gonna come in with a medium-sized bowl. In our medium-sized bowl, we're gonna come in with some Cool Whip, and we are going to add that entire jar, or 16 ounces of Cool Whip straight in there. I did leave this to defrost a little bit. After that, I'm coming in with some Jell-O chocolate, and we are going to pour that Jell-O all over into our Cool Whip mix. You wanna use the whole 3.4 ounces. We are just gonna come and fold everything and mix it nicely together, getting that chocolate mixed in with that Cool Whip. You don't wanna over fold this, but you do wanna nicely get all of that powder mixed in. This is looking perfectly mixed. Make sure you get all the corners, but you see how that chocolate's now mixed in with that Cool Whip? Perfect. Coming in with my ice cream scooper, we are just going to take scoops of this and place it right on top of our delicious cake. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is gonna be so good. I think I'm gonna do about 3 scoops into each one. Don't be afraid to be generous. And if you don't like chocolate, you can also do an Oreo flavored mixture into your Cool Whip, but I think chocolate is perfect for this, and you're gonna see why in just a second, but we're just gonna add that right on top. I am making this again for a party, but you can make it for any event, for church, for the kids, for a football game coming up. All right, let's get into that last one, and same thing, we're just gonna do 3 scoops in each. I love using my ice cream scooper because it just makes things so easy to work with. Perfect. Coming back in with that little spatula, we are just going to press that delicious whipped cream right on top and spread it evenly all across. This is going to be our delicious chocolate frosting, and you can see that it's the perfect amount. So I do recommend doing 3 scoops and just pressing that right in there. Again, that was a 3.4 ounce of our Jell-O, and I am using little tins to go because I love to give people individual options and just to pick it up without having to cut it. All right, now coming in with our chocolate flavored Oreos. I've already gone ahead and crushed some of them. So we're just gonna take some of these Oreo bits and we're gonna place it all across the top of each of our little cakes, and look at that. These are so delicious. Just sprinkle it on top. If you want more, you can add more. You can also use a food processor to break this apart. I personally didn't have one, so I just crushed it with my hands, and that's okay. Sometimes we just gotta manual labor it and it still works out perfectly. The taste is still the same, and we are just going to spread spread that all across this one as well, making sure it's all even. Now coming in with some Nutter Butters, I went ahead and actually used them and created these little RIP little tombstones, and we're just gonna place that right into our cakes. I've made 2 for each one. I'm gonna do them diagonally just so it sits in nice, and this is totally up to you how you wanna do this, but we're just gonna place, again, 2 in each. They are so cute, and if you don't like Nutter Butters, if you have an allergy, you can use Biscoffs, you can use any other cracker that you want. They even have those little oatmeal crackers that you can use, but I love Nutter Butter, and I think it's perfect to go with our chocolate cake. All right, one more into each one, and that's looking perfect. Last but not least, I've got some cute Halloween decorations, and we're just gonna place a few of them into each one. Just gonna place a pumpkin, a little spider, and of course, what is a little graveyard without a little ghost right in there as well? This is perfect for the kids, and these are totally reusable, so if you wanna just wash them off afterwards and reuse them for another treat, you can. But I think these are so fun, and if you wanna double up on the spiders, if you wanna add a little more, if you wanna just set these on the side and let the kids decide which ones they want, feel free to do that as well. All right, we're gonna get the last one right here and just stick them right on in there. I think this is so fun, and the Oreo just creates this almost like a dirt feel that makes it look more like a graveyard. All right, perfect. All right, all that's left to do is to come in and give it a try. See, this is why I love these individual tins. I can just go ahead and cut straight into the cake. Oh my goodness, look at that perfectly baked cake, delicious frosting. Wow, that is so good. You have to try it.